What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Frank and this is probably the coolest Aston Martin you'll ever see. So, to just the normal person, it may seem like a standard Vantage, but it's far from that. This is the Aston Martin V12 Vantage, one of 333 in the world. Exterior color is Aston Martin Racing Green with the interior color Oxford Tan. This V12 is putting down 690 brake horsepower from a 5.9 liter twin turboed V12. Absolute powerhouse on such a short car such as this one. But without that, you may be thinking it's just a standard Vantage, but with a V12 slapped in it, it is far from that. So coming along to the front of the car, has this massive front grille. It's almost the same size as the DBS, which is right over here. And again, it does have the splitters within there to kind of resemble the original Aston Martins. Also featured on the front of the car, massive front carbon fiber splitter. This car is fully spec'd. It has every carbon fiber option that you could want. Again, one of 333 in the world. It's currently available right now at this lovely place, Aston Martin of Le Mans Sports Cars. They also sell McLaren, but we're here for Aston Martin today. All right, so coming around to the front right now, you can see noticeably more aggressive stance and an overall more aggressive front end than the standard V8 Vantage. Now coming along to the front right side, you can see the massive air intakes right there. Help cool those giant brakes down. You can't have a V12 without being able to stop really fast. So this car does have carbon ceramic brakes. Very expensive. Definitely don't want to those up. These are massive 21-inch rims. These are factory upgraded. These are not obviously the stock rims that will come from the factory. You do have to spec this out. Again, this car is fully spec'd out from front end to back end. I am also not allowed to disclose the current price of the vehicle, so don't expect that in this video. If you want, just check the website and just keep updating on the website if it is for sale and what the price is going to be. Again, I cannot disclose what the pricing is on this car. Now, I know the video doesn't do it justice, but the hood of this car is massive. Again, it is hiding that monstrous V12 in there. Coming along to the side, you see that badge on there. So you know you're not getting a standard Vantage when you're picking this one up. Now coming along to the driver's side, you really see the aero package on here. You just look in there, see all of the carbon fiber in there. Again, we're on more carbon fiber. We have carbon fiber side mirror caps, obviously on both sides. And again, on the passenger side, more aerodynamic packages, carbon fiber everywhere. The hood itself, again, all carbon fiber. You could see the weave in there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber.
Coming up to the rooftop, again, full carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
And then onto that massive rear end spoiler where it slopes down. Absolutely gorgeous. It's got this beautiful shape to it. You see it kind of comes up and then it slopes down a little bit. Again, these are all options that were added to this car from the factory. So. Okay, so as you just heard, that exhaust is insane. It sounds great. We have the pipes right here. Now again, coming onto the back side of the car. Just look at how wide this car is. You can see the super aggressive rear diffusers. Rear diffuser on here. Crazy carbon fiber wing. And then again, that beautiful Aston Martin racing green color just reflecting off. Again, we have the black badge on the rear end as well. That is a option. It's not directly from the factory like that. You do have to option it out. And you just see those, look how wide the back end of the car is. The rear tires on here are 315s, so they are chunky boys. Again, we got that Aston Martin Long Island plate right there. Remember, if you want to see the exact asking price of this car whenever it goes online for sale, be sure to check out their website. I will link the website in the bio below. Okay, so you can see in the back here, definitely plenty of space back here for a couple of weekend bags, probably 2 or 3, you know, your V12 grocery getter. Got your latch right here in order to close it without having to touch the paint or the wing, anything like that. Got your latch, got a manual, all finished in carpet. Nothing really crazy back here. Again, we have that leather in here, and now this is connected to the interior, so when you are inside the car, this is everything that you can get. Coming to the back end, you can see that massive wing and just how it overlays over the side of the car. You can just see how big it is when it's up in the air. So let's close that up. Oh my God. All right guys, so we're sitting inside of the car right now. When you sit in here, it's a surreal feeling. You feel like you're just surrounded by luxury, but you're also inside of a V12. So this is my thing, like with the Vanquish, I always thought it was the perfect mixture of a Bentley and a Ferrari, and it's nice to see that even in these new cars, you still get that feeling, although this one, obviously, the look of it is a lot more aggressive than what the Vanquish was. You sit in here, and you still feel like you're surrounded by luxury, whereas, you know, you jump in a Ferrari, and it's a lot less luxury feeling on the inside, a lot less comfort, it's less of a GT. So this car feels more of a GT, but it's not. Whereas, like, you know, you have like the California and like all the lower ends, the Portofino, so those are like obviously the Ferraris that are more for cruising, whereas you have like the 488s and stuff like that that are more for driving. I always thought that Aston Martin was the perfect mixture of both of those kind of companies and just a sports car and a luxury car combined. So you have a lot of fun. Again, you're in here, you're surrounded by leather, but you also have a monstrous V12 under the hood. You have monster wheels and brakes. You have this awesome carbon fiber kit on the car. You have all these amazing aerodynamic parts on the vehicle as well. It's a crazy feeling. The car, when you come along on the inside, you'll see it does have carbon fiber vents. It does have a interior package for carbon fiber. The center console, all carbon fiber. You have this giant V12 badge in the center. In the center as well, you have your push to start, all standard. So this is all standard Vantage, you know, 2018 model year and up interior components, it seems like, for the most part. You know, you have your climate control, you have your different gear selectors, you have your engine start and stop in the center, with your park, reverse, neutral, and drive. Again, you have that giant V12 in the center. They want you to let you know that you are driving a V12. You have your other features right here: hazards, parking sensors, camera, radio, media, etc. In the center, you do have your 2 cup holders. Back here, not too much space, but again, you have this rear or the boot, so you can lift this up. And you have like this little area up here. You can fit, I would say, a travel bag, maybe a weekend bag, if that, if you're looking to go away. Coming in here, under the glove box, you know, you have there's a manual in here right now. There's a good amount of room in here to fit, you know, your wallet, phone, stuff like that. Again, with Aston Martin, there is no glove box in this car, so you have to utilize your space in the back area, underneath here, and on your side doors. So, closing the door as well, you have a full leather strap. Again, on this driver's side, you have your window switch and your trunk release, along with your mirror controls. And again, you have more carbon fiber in here on the side. So the seats also were optioned out with ventilated and heated seats. So these are the perforated seats. They have the ventilation allowed in them. Coming onto the steering wheel, it is again wrapped in just full leather. It's a beefy steering wheel. You have these massive paddle shifters. These are again carbon fiber and carbon fiber. Steering wheel also features carbon fiber on it. And then the center console and the gauge cluster is standard Aston Martin. It all looks the same as, you know, the DBS. It looks the same as a standard Vantage, DB11, etc. So again, they didn't change that much on the interior. It's just that you have that perfect mixture of luxury and sportiness. Honestly, my perfect mixture. That's why I always fell in love with Astons. That's why I always loved them, and that's why, you know, that's why I want to get another one in the near future. But let's go ahead and jump outside the car. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap up this video. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I make the next videos. Again, huge shout out to Aston Martin of Long Island. It's going to be Long Island sports cars. They have Aston Martins, along with McLarens over there, and a ton of pre-owned selection as well. Got a couple of 707s over there. So that's going to wrap up today's video. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. This is definitely one of the nicest Vantages in the world. Again, only 333 ever made. And yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Remember to catch me on the next video. See you in the next one.